All right, so one of the things that we're going to do right now is we are going to actually use algebra, which is one of those things. What your uppercase letters are going to be 2.5 inches tall, and then your lowercase letters are going to be 1 3/4 inches tall. You will have like a ruler paper that you fill out where we're going to find 2 3/4, or no, 2.5 and 1 3/4 inches on that paper. But we'd like to get basically 2.5 inches in the middle of this paper. All right, so does anybody know how big a standard size piece of paper is?
About like
8 inches.
It's 8.5 by 11, okay? So this short edge is the 8.5 that we're talking about, and that's the middle that we want to hit, right? So we know that it's got to equal 8 1/2, right? And we want 2 equal spaces with 2.5 inches in the middle. So we know that 2 1/2 plus what?
8.
There's an x, right? We know there's an x, but we have 2 x's because this is going to be an x area and this is going to be an x area. So what we have is 2.5 plus 2x equals 8.5, right? So what's the first thing we do? How do we start to work that algebra problem?
Find X.
We have to find x, right? So what do we do first?
Oh my God. Wow.
How do we get rid of, we know we have 2 x's, but how do we get rid of these other numbers?
You gotta cancel them off.
We got to cancel it out. So we're going to have 2x equals 8 1/2 minus 2 1/2, right? Which is what? 8.5 minus 2.5 is? 2x equals 6. So then x equals, huh? 3, right? And then we have that 1 3/4 in there, but we'll deal with that in a minute. So what we're